Hi, I'm Erica Hoyer with Short Sweet Yoga again, and helping you start your day well. This is Rosalind, and we're going to do a beginner practice. We're going to move straight into Samastitihi and straight into the breath and straight into movement. Okay, so focus on your breath, using the breath to give you length on the inhale, strength on the exhale, and accessing that core. So you want to use your core strength. Okay, standing in Samastitihi. Feet are very important, so you want to pick up the ends of your toes and find the balls of the feet. Press the balls of the feet into the floor. You'll feel a little knock-kneed maybe, and that's good, so draw the knees and the thighs towards each other and see if you can pull them up into the core. Bending the knees slightly, press through the heels without losing that connection through the balls of the feet. This should be lengthening the front and the back of the body and giving you energy down into your toothbrush stand, and that energy back up from the toothbrush stand, lifting you up through the spine, the back and front of the heart, the palate, the crown. Breathe. Stretch through the feet. Inhale. Open the back of the heart with the inhale. Exhale. Inside of the spine, getting some core strength, squeezing the legs to meet the bottom of the breath. Inhale. Stretch through the feet. Lengthen the spine, open the back of the heart, keeping those shoulders soft. Exhale inside the spine, core, pelvic floor. Good. One more. Stretch through the feet. Inhale, back of the heart, lengthening the spine. Exhale inside the spine, engaging the core. And then inhale, raising the arms out, spinning them in the sockets, keeping the shoulders and the shoulder blades soft. And then exhale inside the spine, coming back to stand as Samastitihi, toothbrush into the toothbrush stand. Stretch through the feet. Inhale, raising the arms, keeping the shoulders and shoulder blades, opening the back of the heart. Exhale into the toothbrush stand. Strong core. Stretch through the feet. Inhale, open up the back of the heart, float the palms. Exhale inside of the spine, engage the core, squeeze the legs. Good. Inhale, arms up, open the back of the heart, keep the shoulders soft. Exhaling forward, so squeeze the legs to engage the core, coming all the way down. Release the spine. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, palms down. Shift your weight forward into your palms and step back into downward dog. Good. Pressing the hands down and pushing yourself back so that the shoulders move back, the hips move back, and you're looking for a straight plane from the hands through the sit bones towards the back wall and down towards the heels. 3 breaths. So 2 more. Inhale, back of the heart, stretching through the hands and the feet. Exhale into the core. Nice strong core. Squeeze the legs a little. Stretch through the feet. Inhale, open the back of the heart. Exhale inside the spine, core, pelvic floor. Good. 1 more. Stretch through the feet. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale all the way to the bottom of the breath. Get a nice strong core. Bend the knees. Look up to where you're going. Inhale, use the breath and the core to come forward. Heart lifts, squeezing the legs to lengthen the spine. Exhale into your forward bend. Core is engaged. Squeeze the legs. Stretch through the feet. Pick up the pelvic floor. Inhale. Coming all the way up. Opening the back of the heart. Exhale, toothbrush in the toothbrush stand. And again, stretch through the feet. Inhale, open the back of the heart. Feel the ribs. Exhale into the core. Watch the backs of the knees. Pick up the pelvic floor. Inhale, coming halfway. Squeeze the legs to lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms down. Nice wide palms. Shift the weight into the palms and then step back into downward dog. Engage the core and press the hips back. Feeling the heels longing towards the floor. Okay, a little bit of a bend in the back of the knees. Use your breath. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale, core strength. Squeeze the legs a little. Stretch through the feet. Stretch through the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Open the back of the heart. Exhale again, core, pelvic floor. 1 more. Stretch through the hands and feet. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale inside the spine. Engage the core at the bottom of the breath. Pick up the pelvic floor. Bend the knees. Look where you're going. Inhale, come forward. Heart lifts. Open the back of the heart. Exhale into the core. Pick up the pelvic floor. Press down. Inhale, float up. Back of the heart with the inhale. Exhale, toothbrush in the toothbrush stand. 1 more. Stretch through the feet. Inhale. Back of the heart, soft shoulders. Exhale, coming forward. Core. Watch the back of the knees. Inhale, come up halfway, squeeze the legs. Exhale, palms down, push into the palms and step back into downward dog. Good. And then pressing yourself back so that you're nice and straight through here, not a table. Okay, so you're a mountain or an upside down V. Breathe. Stretch through the feet. Inhale, open up the back of the heart. Exhale, inside of the spine, engage the core. 2 more breaths. Stretch through the feet, stretch through the hands. Inhale, open up the back of the heart. Exhale, engage the core. 1 more. Stretch through the feet, stretch through the hands. Soft shoulders. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale into the core. At the bottom of the breath, bend the knees, pick up the pelvic floor. Look where you're going and use the breath and the core to inhale and come forward. Heart lifts as you squeeze the legs. Exhale, core. Press through the feet, pick up the pelvic floor, squeeze the legs. Inhale, you just float up, open the back of the heart. Exhale, toothbrush stand. Good. And then we're going to bend our knees a little bit, feel ourselves in our toothbrush stand. Inhale and step out to the side, feet parallel for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Okay, you turn the right foot out 90 degrees, left foot in 10 degrees. Watch the backs of the knees, so a little tiny micro bend so that the feet go into the mat and speak up into the core, into the inner thighs, into the core. Okay, we're going to inhale, raise the arms, push through the roots of the big toes to roll the thighs open because it's a hip opener. Okay, and then on an exhale, you're going to come into the John Travolta sort of a halfway pose, engage the core, squeeze the thighs towards the midpoint, pull them up and extend out of the pelvis. And then exhale, don't come down any lower than you already are. Come down and then raise the left arm, palm forward, shoulders soft, shoulder blades down the back, pressing into an invisible wall. And on your exhale, pressing into that invisible wall and twisting the belly and the ribs and the chest around. 1 more breath. Inhale, open the back of the heart, pressing through the feet, rolling the thighs open. Exhale, look at the big toe, pick up the pelvic floor. Inhale, lift out and shift to the other side. Left foot 90 degrees, right foot turned in 10 degrees. Good. Push through the roots of the big toes, roll the thighs open. Inhale, push down to lift the back of the heart up. Exhale, John Travolta, core, pelvic floor, squeeze the thighs together and extend out, and then drop the hand, bring the right hand up, press forward into the invisible wall, core is engaged, and bring the belly, the ribs, the chest around towards the ceiling. Okay, every inhale, push through the roots of the big toes, roll the thighs open. Inhale to the back of the heart, letting the spine lengthen. Exhale, find that core strength. Push through the feet, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, inside the spine, core, pelvic floor. Look at your big toe, pick up the pelvic floor. Inhale and lift out. Exhale, parallel feet. And then inhale, step back into your toothbrush stand. Great. So we're going to do Warrior 2 now, and we're going to start the same way. I'm going to talk you through it. Don't worry too much, just keep breathing. And this is also a hip opener, and then we're going to move into side angle pose, a modified version. Okay, so we're going to bend our knees slightly, feel like we're plugged into the floor and that energy is coming back up through the core and the back of the heart. Exhale, and then inhale, give it a little bounce and step way out, a nice long stance. So you want a little bit of float time in there to get your feet far enough apart. Turn the right foot out 90 degrees, left foot in 10 degrees, same as the other one, except it's a different pose. Press through the roots of the big toes, and again, roll the thighs open. Okay, feel what that does to your lower back, to the back of the pelvis, and tuck the tail towards your pubic bone if you can. Stretching down through the feet, inhale, raise the arms, keeping the shoulders and the shoulder blades dropped, core engaged. Exhale, another little John Travolta, okay, and then you're gonna use the front foot to shift the weight back into the back foot, and then as though somebody's pulling you back, you're going to bend that right knee over the ankle. And you have to look down and make sure the knee is in the same direction as the toes. And you do that by pushing through the root of the big toe to roll the thighs open. Same here, rolling the thighs open, okay? Engage the core, scoop the low belly, lift the pelvic floor, tuck the tail, and breathe. Press down through the feet, roll the thighs open, inhale, open the back of the heart. Keep a part of your mind in your heart, in your lungs as you exhale into the core. That keeps you buoyant. Stretch down through the feet, inhale, open the back of the heart. Exhale into the core, keeping your lungs buoyant. One more. Inhale tall, good. And then we're gonna exhale into the core, and again, John Travolta, and extend forward, and then bend the elbow and bring it to the knee, okay? And then sweep the arm overhead, and you just wanna bring your nose to the inner arm and then just sweep it up so you can look gently with your eyes to your palm, okay? Use the arm on your elbow, not too much weight, to help you roll that thigh open and begin to roll around into the twist. Good, 2 breaths. Stretch down through the feet. Inhale, open the back of the heart. Exhale into the core. Good, stretch down through the feet. Inhale, open the back of the heart. Keep your mind here as you exhale into the core. One more breath to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look at your big toe, pick up the pelvic floor. Inhale and come up, and then turn to the other side. Left foot 90 degrees, right foot in 10 degrees. I won't leave you so long in this one, sorry about that. So stretching down through the roots of the big toes, roll the thighs open. Inhale, lift the front and back of the heart. Press the weight back to the rim of the back foot, and then exhale and bend the knee over the ankle. Good. Look down. Push through the root of the big toe to roll the thigh open to bring the knee right over the toes, same direction, okay? Inner thighs rolling open. Tuck the tail, scoop the belly, lift the pelvic floor, and then breathe. And use that breathing trick. Stretching down, inhale, open the back of the heart. Keep a part of your brain in your lungs and exhale into the core. Good. Push through the feet, inhale, lift. This time we're gonna exhale, a little bit of John Travolta, engage that core, and then bend the elbow, bring it to the knee. Use it to roll the thigh open, okay? And then sweep the arm overhead. Good, nicely done. And then again, use the arm lightly on the knee to help you twist through the belly and the ribs up towards the ceiling. Good. Looking gently at the palm. Breathe. Stretch through the feet, roll the thighs open, inhale, lengthen, open the back of the heart. Part of the mind stays in the lungs, exhale into the core. One more breath. Stretch through the feet, roll the thighs open, inhale, back of the heart. Exhale, look at your big toe, pick up the pelvic floor, inhale and sweep up. Feet parallel, and then exhale, step back into Samasthiti. Feel yourself here for 2 breaths. Okay, your connection through your feet, that energy coming up the legs into the core, the lift of the spine, the back and front of the heart. So no sagging. Push down to lift up. Good. And then we'll turn towards the front. Okay, hands in Anjali Mudra, Namaste. And we're going to come down in increments into a squat. Okay, so to access your strength, you're spreading through the feet and squeezing the knees, the thighs towards each other and trying to kind of draw them psychically up through the pelvic floor. Okay, so stretch through the feet, inhale, back of the heart opens, exhale, bend the knees, scoop the low belly, lift the pelvic floor, squeeze the legs, stretch through the feet, inhale, back of the heart, growing a little taller through the upper body, open and lighten the back of the heart. Exhale, scoop the belly, lift the pelvic floor, come down a little lower, squeeze the knees and thighs. Stretch through the feet, inhale, light back of the heart. Exhale, scoop the belly, lift the pelvic floor, squeeze. Stretch through the feet, inhale, back of the heart. Exhale, inside the spine, scoop the belly, lift the pelvic floor, squeeze. One more, inhale, back of the heart. Exhale, lower down a little bit more, squeeze and scoop the belly, lift the pelvic floor. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale and come down and sit down. Good. Nice. Soles of the feet together. Okay. And knees out to the sides. So this is Baddha Konasana. Okay, you want to feel the roots of the toes into each other, the heels into each other, and the toes kind of moving away from each other. So if you're gripping your feet, your thumbs are in the arches, in the insteps, and your hands are across the top of the feet. When you press the feet into each other, you let the thighs roll open and feel an extension out through the knees. Scoop the low belly, lift the pelvic floor, tuck the tail, and press down through the sit bones to lift up through the back of the heart, and let the front of the heart lift too. 3 breaths here. Nice simple pose. Exhale, core, pelvic floor. Press the feet into each other. feel that extend through the knees in the opposite directions, rolling the thighs open. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale, inside the spine, scoop the low belly, lift the pelvic floor. Good. Press through the feet. Inhale, lengthen. We're going to take that length forward now. Exhaling, coming forward, keeping that front body straight and open, and walking the hands out. So we're not trying to get anywhere. We're not trying to prove anything. We're just taking the extension forward. Still pressing the roots of the toes and the heels into each other, feeling the knees go in the opposite direction, thighs rolling open. Inhale, open the back of the heart. Exhale, inside the spine, engage the core. Okay? Stretch the feet into each other. Inhale, open the back of the heart. Exhale, inside the spine, core, pelvic floor. Good. Inhale, one more. Back of the heart. Exhale into the core, pelvic floor. So the upper body feels like it's moving out of the bottom half. Inhale, back of the heart. I now said one more, sorry. Exhale into the core, pelvic floor. Good. And inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, come up all the way. Good. Then we're going to swivel around and lie down for a little bridge. Good. And actually, before we do little bridge, we'll do a twist. Okay, so arms out to the side. You want to make sure that the low back is long and the upper back is long. Okay, we're going to cross the right leg over the left like a lady, not like a trucker. Okay, feeling the soles of the feet active. Inhale, open up the back of the heart, and then exhale, using the core, lower the knees down to the right. So the right leg is over the left, and you're lowering to the right side. So that means the right leg is weighting the left knee to the floor. Okay, and from that, you're stretching through the outside of that leg. Excellent IT band stretch across the hip into the lower back and breathing. And as you begin to release, on the exhale, as you engage the core, you can begin to twist the belly around the spine. Stretch through the feet. Inhale, open up the back of the heart, lengthening the spine. And then exhale, bring the ribs around, the belly around, engage the core. One more. Inhale, lengthening, opening the back of the heart. And then exhale and opening up through the chest, letting the ribs follow, letting the belly follow. Good. And tail of your next exhale, engage that core. Inhale, come back up to center. Uncross the legs. Inhale, cross the left leg over the right leg like a lady. And then exhale, using the core, lower the knees down to the left. Good. You'll feel all kinds of things here. When you engage the core, scoop the belly, lift the pelvic floor, you'll feel them begin to let go. Okay, you're using that left leg to pull the right knee down towards the floor so that you can feel the stretch through the IT band, through that buttock and hip, through the lower back. And then when it begins to relax, because you're using your core at the bottom of each breath so things can let go, then you begin to twist. First through the belly. So exhale, engage the core, twist through the belly. Inhale, lengthen spine, open back of heart. Exhale, find your ribs with your mind and twist around. Let the belly follow as you engage the core. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale, opening up around the spine through the chest and the shoulder, and then ribs follow and belly follows and core engages. One more breath to lengthen. And then exhale and bring the knees back up to center. Core, uncross the legs. Good, and then bring the feet in closer and outside the hips for a little bridge. We'll go up 3 times. Feeling the feet into the floor, so stretching the skin of the feet into and across the floor. Lower back is long, upper back is long, using the breath. We'll use the exhale to come up and the exhale to go down. Okay, so stretch through the feet, inhale, back of the heart. Exhale into the core, lifting the pelvis. Bringing the arms underneath, interlace the fingers, walk one shoulder under, the other shoulder under, and feel how that opens up the chest. Exhale into the core, pelvic floor. Stretching down through the feet, pressing the elbows into the floor. Reach through the knees over the toes, pull the heels towards the shoulders. Exhale into the core. One more. Inhale, pressing down, reaching, letting yourself stretch as you inhale, open the back of the heart. Exhale into the core and come down vertebrae by vertebrae, having the core engaged at the bottom of the breath and the movement. One inhale here to stretch, pressing down through the feet, open the back of the heart. Exhale and back up we go. Core is engaged at the top. Arms behind you, interlace the fingers, one shoulder under, the other shoulder under. Press down through the feet, through the elbows. Exhale, core, pelvic floor. Inhale, stretching by pressing down through the feet and the elbows, out through the knees. Exhale, core. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down vertebrae by vertebrae, strong, engaged core. Good. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale, come back up for the last one, stretching the knees over the toes, pulling the heels towards the shoulders. Arms come underneath, interlace the fingers, walk one shoulder under, the other shoulder under. Push down through the feet, down through the elbows to lift the back of the heart up towards the ceiling, through the body. See if as you press down through the feet, you can get the quads to lift up through the bones, through the hamstrings. They lift the hamstrings up towards the ceiling, and use the breath. Good. Exhale, core, and then one more. Inhale, back of the heart, letting everything lengthen as you push down. And then exhale and come down vertebrae by vertebrae, engaging the core at the bottom of the breath. Good. Inhale, bring the knees to the chest. Exhale, hugging them in, engaging the core at the bottom of the breath so the low back releases and you get some relaxation. 2 more breaths like that. Same breath. And a nice deep inhale. Exhale, use your core to let yourself go and come down into a lying pose for Shavasana. Shavasana, corpse pose, the art of letting go. So you really want to make sure that you're relaxing here. Okay, so do a little scan. Make sure that the low back is long, tilting the pelvis under. Good. Pressing the elbows into the floor, walking the shoulder blades down the back so the upper back is long. Each leg feels long out of the pelvis and rolls naturally open. They can be as far apart as they need to be so that the feet splay out. The arms roll open to the ceiling. Okay, and the top of the chest feels like it opens. The top of the shoulders feel like they open. Tucking the chin down and in. Pressing back through the vertebrae of the neck, letting space happen there, releasing the base of the skull. Peeling the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Smiling to yourself. Letting the lips get soft and plump. Letting the teeth part. The hinges of the jaw release. And then taking your awareness to the space of your inner ears. Letting it soften and release through there. Feel how that translates into the ears and the skin of the scalp. And then see if you can feel the skin of your body through the face and the scalp, down through the shoulders, the arms, the torso, the legs, the soles of the feet, the toes. Let the skin soften. The layers beneath the skin soften. The bones begin to settle into the body down towards the floor. And then just keep your awareness in the skin of your entire body, noticing how it begins to dissolve into subtle sensations of tingling and prickling, heat, whatever it may be. And float your awareness in that layer of subtle sensations. And spend at least another 5 minutes here. Thank you very much for joining us. For more information, yogayukon.ca. Namaste.